business folks and community members that are fully invested in what Raider Nation and North Forsythe High School are all about. And everybody in this room exemplifies that today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Got a little thing to read to welcome everybody, and we'll get started with awards today. We also have lunch for you guys today when you get finished, and we'll talk about that at the end. So welcome to our first Raider celebration for the 21-22 school year. Each quarter, we recognize outstanding students from each department based upon academic performance. One student from each grade level exhibits strong leadership and character, 2 outstanding teachers, 2 outstanding support persons, and 2 outstanding business partners. We'll begin today by celebrating our students from each department of the month for August and September. Each of our content areas has voted on an exemplary student to celebrate their hard work, diligence, motivation, and academic excellence. We're very excited about honoring our North Forsythe High School students today, and these students continue to amaze us with all their accomplishments and embody our motto, pride, passion, and purpose. We'll start with our August Student of the Month recipients. Our August Student of the Month awards begin with our CTA department. David Adesina will be presented by Mr. Max Stallings.
You get an award, David, just heads up, okay? Alrighty, so I'm Max Stallings. I'm the teacher of healthcare science. I teach intro to healthcare and sports medicine. So I've taught David for 2 solid years, right? 1 half year because you're with Miss Great Chicken Essentials. And the first thing I thought in sports medicine is I don't know how your shoulder doesn't hurt, because every time I ask a question, there's David's hand, straight up. He answers so many questions that he's that student I don't want to make eye contact with anymore. You've had your chance. Let's let the rest of the fish eat, okay? And so I asked Miss Graycheck as well, what do you like about David, you know, or who should we be nominating for this award? And you were first. And she said, quote, "He's so respectful and so mature, and I just love him so much." So I was like, all right, take that, quote it. So we both think that you're very professional. You've done a lot with HOSA. You're a model student. And so we know that you're going to do whatever you want to do with your life. You could even model, apparently, today, too. You're very good at that as well, okay? So I just want to say, David, yes, this is yours, okay? Good job in class, and look forward to see what you accomplish. You go, all right.
Our next presenter is Shelby Jones, and she will present the English Student of the Month for August to Jordan Cox.
Hello. I am covering for Heather Transu, who could not be here. She said that Jordan Cox is a breath of fresh air at the end of her day. He is cheerful and positive and is always ready to start class as soon as the bell rings. When there are opportunities to share out and participate, he volunteers and often inspires others to contribute as well. He prepares for class by reading his assigned text and studying materials. He worked very hard in 1 unit and scored the highest of all the students on the Unit 1 test. It's an honor to teach Jordan this year, and she is very excited to see him in class today. All right, Jordan. You're welcome.
James Robson, our Fine Arts recipient, will be presented by Mr. Raymond Thomas.
When you're teaching fine arts, you get a lot of great students, obviously, because they tend to love what they do. They got a passion for it. And so sometimes it's hard to choose students. And when we talked about band for this month and looking at different students, James came to mind because James is one of those students. He has his hand up every time I ask a question in class. He excels in what he does. He's a great player, wins tons of awards and plays in lots of groups due to his talent. And in addition to that, James is the kind of student that helps a lot of students. So I find him in the band room often helping other people or playing with other people when they're working on things to try to help them out. And so we thought James would be a perfect recipient this month for this. And so congratulations, James. Great job. Oh, there it is. Look at there.
Our math recipient for August is Dylan Thomas, presented by Ms. Penny Flo.
Good morning. I do not teach Dylan, but I have the honor of presenting this on behalf of Katie Roth. Katie is our AB calculus teacher and has very high expectations for her kids. And she nominated you, Dylan, and said that, number one, you were very, very responsible, that you had excellent time management skills, which she knows that you've got to have in order to do the things that he accomplishes in school, in class, and all of his extracurricular activities. And she said you have made a fabulous transition to being able to successfully do the AP style testing that is so important when you go from a regular honors class into that AP style, which is a very, very high compliment. So she was very excited to choose you and to honor you with this award.
At this time, Heather Moore will present our PE and Health recipient for August, which is to Faith Omariba.
Good morning. I'm Coach Moore. I teach personal fitness, not always the favorite subject to teach at North Forsythe High School, but it's always my pleasure to give this award because the kids work so hard in my class. So I've known Faith for about 9 weeks, and every day she is ready to go, ready to run, and do exactly what we're doing in class that day. So it is my honor to give Faith this award, and she was super, super excited. I could tell this morning when I said, "Are you getting an award today?" She was like, "Yeah." So she was surprised that she was getting this award, but I could tell she was excited too. And so Faith, I am so glad that I get to give you this award today.
Next, I would like to introduce our science recipient, Rebecca Forsythe, presented by Miss Jamie Summerhour.
All right. I am actually presenting this award on behalf of Mr. Wickman. Right. Rebecca has Mr. Wickman for chemistry, but I'm so glad that I get to because I've known Rebecca since she was in kindergarten. And all of the wonderful things that he said about her, I can say, yes, I remember that she's always working hard, smile on her face, and just is really excelling in chemistry this year. So he's very proud of you and has great things to say. So our August Science Student of the Month is Rebecca Forsythe.
Madison Mcconnell is our social studies recipient. She received her award from Miss Melissa Combs.
All right, so I teach AP US History. It's a difficult class to kind of get through. It's a lot of content, it's a lot of writing. But Maddie is in my first period class and brings so much personality to class. She answers questions. She's so much fun. I love starting the day with her. But more importantly, this girl has a 100 average in an AP class, and that is really hard to do. I'm almost waiting for the moment that I can be like, haha, and something's wrong. But I don't know if I'm gonna get there. So Maddie, very pleased to give you this award.
Rounding out our August Student of the Month awards is Miss Rhonda Abreu from our World Language Department, presenting to Ian Barnes.
I'm actually here on behalf of Erin Aponte. She has Ian in class, and this is what she had to say about him. She said, Ian has shown himself to be exemplary in every way. Not only is his effort consistent and his grade outstanding, he demonstrates a unique ability to get along with everyone, modeling maturity and good humor all at once. He scored the highest grade of any student on his first exam in AP Spanish language, which is a big thing. And he is also the youngest student ever to achieve that honor. And she's very proud to call Ian her student and excited to see what else he will be able to accomplish.
All right, let's have one more round of applause for all of our August Student of the Month. All right, we'll move on to September, the September recipients. Our September Student of the Month awards will begin with our CTA recipient, Emma Rose, presented by Mr. Max Stallings. Jody Marshall.
I'm not Max Stallings. I'm the engineering teacher here at North Forsythe High School. Emma is in my first period class. Emma takes her competition pieces, her classroom pieces, whatever we may do, very seriously. And whether she knows this or not, I believe she pushes the boys to do better. We have competitions like TSA, and we just got finished with Tech Day. Emma entered into the pen that we have to do every year. I divide up these competitions between my classes. Emma received 1 of 3 awards within her class. What happens then? We go to my advisory council, which consists of engineering people in the area that works for different companies. Emma was picked 2nd place in that competition. We found out at core that she got top 12 in the state of Georgia. And we think, well, top 12. 161 chapters. Each chapter was allowed to do 3 pens apiece. You get the significance of what she did. I gave her an index card. I said you had to make something in this index card 1/4 inch off the ground. It had to hold as many books as possible. Hers held 57. She was 3rd in her class, 4th in the entire engineering program, which in the first years I have 148 foundations to engineering students. She's very detailed in her designs, which I have evidence in her engineering notebook. She thinks through her designs, and I've seen her like take a step back and just kind of look at it. I'm not for sure what she's doing when she's just looking at it, but it tells me that the thought process is going, and she is taking her project seriously, which women engineers are needed. The only issue I have with Miss Emma is she is not on the robotics team. Miss Emma, I am proud to present to you the CTAE Student of the Month.
I saw the picture of that this morning. 57 books weighing, what, 3 to 5 pounds each? It was like at least that tall, with an index card and what else? That's like, you should have a statue out front for that. That is amazing. Congratulations. Our English recipient for September is Sophia Perez, presented by Mr. James Bassett.
It's my pleasure to recognize Sophie Perez as the English Student of the Month for September. Since the first day of school, Sophie has distinguished herself by submitting high-quality work and by adding insightful comments to numerous classroom discussions. Without saying, she's an excellent student, and she has a desire to grow as a reader and a writer. More importantly, I have Sophie first period, and as many of her classmates stumble into the classroom tired and wiping the sleep from their eyes, Sophie is energetic, upbeat, positive, and she has a desire to learn every day. Therefore, it's my great honor once again to recognize Sophie Perez as the English Student of the Month for September.
Annalise Amakamura, our Fine Arts recipient, will be presented by Miss Diana Boynton.
Annalise is a joy to teach. I've waited 6 years to teach her. I'm friends with her family. And I finally got lucky enough to teach her last year, and I have her again this year. And it never fails when I introduce a new assignment with a new technique and a new medium. She's challenged, but she's going to keep working until she masters it and creates a beautiful piece of art. From what I see, she's like that with everything. She takes dance several nights a week. She's an AP honor student, and she also teaches dance and does her artwork. So she is truly an artist in every way. She creates beautiful, breathtaking artwork. This year, Mrs. Fowler and I nominated her for Governor's Honors in Art, and she passed the school interview, and she's about to go on to the county interview. Annalise, I did that one. Oh, and if you ever have about 50 to 100 strings that you need untangled, she is your girl. She will untangle them like a boss. We just love her, and we're so proud of everything she does. Oh, that's mathematics. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. And she's so tall.
Now Miss Penny Flo will present the Math Student of the Month, Sam Mcelveen.
I am presenting it for Coach Brandon Stewart. Coach Stewart has Sam in geometry, and after I've taught for a very, very long time, and for a long time geometry was my thing. And it is a tough subject to teach, and a lot of times a tough subject for kids to get. And one of the things that Coach Stewart said was that you are always willing to help others, which I just think is a great thing. You know, at North Forsythe, we love for our students to be willing to help others. And he was very complimentary of you for that. He said you are always working diligently, and that even when the content gets difficult, which it does in geometry, and it just is different, that you never give up, and that he loves your positive attitude and appreciates working with you in class. So congratulations, Sam.
Next, I would like to introduce our PE and Health Recipient for September, Austin Mack, presented by Mr. Stephen O'Hara.
My name is Stephen O'Hara. I am Austin, or Wyatt's, sixth period personal fitness teacher. The amount of groans, complaints, and moans that I get in personal fitness, if I had $1, I would have my own mansion on my own private island. However, Wyatt shows up with a smile every day, always asking what we're doing, and is excited to exercise, excited to work out, and is a model citizen for everybody in that sixth period class. So I'm happy to present Wyatt with this Student of the Month award for September.
At this time, Mr. Owen Wickman will present our science recipient for September, Aaliyah, Elaine B. Lewin. Ms. Summer,
So Aaliyah is actually my student, so I am going to present to my student this time. So Aaliyah is in my first period honors chemistry class, and just from day one, she's just been a standout about participating in class, asking good questions, turning in great work, has really high grades, and I just love having her in class. She's just pleasant, and people like to work with her, get help from her. Yeah, just like my in-house tutor, I think, sometimes. But yeah, so Aaliyah is a great honors chemistry student, and I'm proud that she's our Student of the Month.
Cinda Allen is our social studies recipient for September. She will receive her award from Mrs. Melissa Combs. Ms. Steinberg.
So I teach economics here at North Forsythe High School, which is a mostly senior course, so I often don't get a lot of enthusiastic kids that are really excited about economics. They're ready to get out of here in May, but when asked to pick a student for our September Student of the Month, Cinda was the first one that came to mind. Not only does she have one of the highest grades in my class and rarely misses a question on a test, still trying to trick her every now and then, but she's willing to help students in class, she participates, she always has a positive attitude. But I think what makes her stand out the most is the work that she does with our special needs classes here at North Forsythe High School. So our September Student of the Month for Social Studies, Cinda Allen.
Finally, our last September Student of the Month award is Miss Rhonda Abreu from our World Language Department presenting to Carolyn Lynn.
So Carolyn is one of my students in Spanish 4. It's a level that's almost going to be AP, so it's a high level of students, and she is an outstanding student in that class. She's sought after by her peers. Her attitude is wonderful. Her skills are very impressive. She had the highest average of all the students in Spanish 4, I believe. So I'm very pleased to have her in my class and looking forward to the rest of the year. And Carolyn Lynn. She's also very good in French, I'm told.
All right. One big applause for all of the Students of the Month recipients. Okay, next on to our RISE recipients. Each quarter we recognize one student from every grade for their character, leadership, and contribution to the North community. To present our 9th grade RISE Award, we have Mr. Scott Beard, Assistant Principal.
First of all, I see so many GHP candidates out here. Please update your resumes and applications before you turn them in this evening. Despite her father, Addison is always helping her peers, leads classrooms with her positive go-get-it attitude. Addison does a great job of supporting her teammates on and off the field in both flag football and soccer. Addison shows her school pride in everything she does, and you can tell her love for Raider Nation, which comes from her father too, I would imagine. Addison Drew. Well, if I grabbed it. God.
Our 10th grade Rise Award will be presented by Dr. Joan Graham.
Our 10th grade Rise Award winner is Lala Bingaman. And Lala is described as a bright young lady who stands out in many areas. She excels in band and her academics, shown by having a solo in the marching band and being a GHP nominee, so update your resume. She does a great job of participating in class and sets an example to the rest of the class in participation and in academic success. We're proud to name her the Rise 10th grader.
Dr. Aaron Ashambo will recognize our 11th grade Rise recipient.
So our 11th grade Rise recipient is Kendall Gratton, and she was nominated by one of her teachers, and he said it very well, so I'm not even going to try to go off script and just read exactly what he submitted, because it's very well written. So this is from her U.S. history teacher, Mr. Montesinos. It is my pleasure to nominate Kendall Gratton as the Rise recipient. Kendall is an exceptional student whose integrity and thirst for knowledge set her apart from her peers. In U.S. history, Kendall routinely submits work that goes above and beyond in caliber to what the typical above-average student produces. Her ability to analyze and synthesize historical events and use critical thought to connect new pieces of history is delightful to see from a high school student. What magnifies her academic successes is she manages it all while also competing athletically at the highest level, the world. This year, Kendall juggled the world of academia while traveling abroad and qualifying for the semifinals of the Sprint Canoe World Championships. He wasn't sure the actual name of the event, though, so. Her impeccable work ethic and interpersonal skills make a fine exemplar of character and deserve to be recognized with this award. So, Kendall Gratton, our 11th grade Rise recipient for this month.
The last time I was in a canoe, it tipped over. So that was quite a feat. And Kendall will send pictures back from her time. You were gone 3-4 weeks? 3.5 weeks. So you represented yourself and your family in Raider Nation very well. So congratulations. Finally, Ms. Angie Loftus will present our 12th grade Rise recipient.
Good morning. Our 12th grade Rise recipient is Christina Keyser. She was nominated by Mr. Cease, saying, "Christina is the epitome of a well-rounded student. She was in the NFHS marching band for 3 years. She's been in the NFHS choir for 4 years and the chamber choir, which is the highest performing choir. She is a captain for the mountain bike team and also a great mountain biker herself, as I'm sure her family can attest to. They do a lot of mountain biking together. She's also a leader in the National Honor Society. Christina challenges herself academically by taking AP courses as well as dual enrollment courses. She exhibits pride, passion, and purpose for Raider Nation. Our 12th grade RISE recipient, Christina Kieser.
All right, let's have a big round of applause for our RISE recipients. Congratulations. Now we'll move on to the Teacher of the Month recipients. As part of our quarterly Raider celebrations, we recognize Teachers of the Month. Nomination forms were sent to the community, parents, students, and support staff. These stakeholders took the time to acknowledge their appreciation of teachers who have made a difference in their life and the life of a loved one. It is my great pleasure to announce, we'll first have Miss Angie Loftus come up to announce the first outstanding teacher for this quarter, Miss Shelby Jones.
Hello again. So I'm so pleased to present Miss Shelby Jones as our Teacher of the Month for September. Miss Jones is not only new to our staff, she's also new to the profession. And can any one of us imagine a more important time to be a teacher and touch students' lives? Miss Jones has certainly hit the ground running as a new teacher. She was nominated by a parent who stated, "Miss Jones has reached out to me in regards to my student. She's helped guide my student through freshman year in a subject that is usually the worst for them. She cares about her students' well-being from academic to social awareness." As her administrator, I've also seen Miss Jones' commitment to her students and their learning. We are so proud of how hard Miss Jones is working for our Raiders, and we are thrilled that she is a part of Raider Nation. Miss Shelby Jones.
It is my great pleasure to announce that Ms. Jody Marshall will also be a recipient of Teacher of the Month, and she will be presented by Dr. Joan Graham.
I'm going to go off script just a second. I've known Miss Marshall from the time my youngest son, who's a senior, he did robotics at second grade, I think, third. So I know firsthand how much she loves her kids and how much she puts into the engineering program. And you can see from today just how much the kids really benefit from that. So Miss Marshall was nominated by a parent of one of her students. The parent says, "I'm nominating Miss Marshall from the standpoint of a parent, not a colleague. She has given my daughter something to look forward to every school day. Last year she was a horrible virtual learning experience for my daughter. But being back in person, her teachers, especially Miss Marshall, have made her learning experience meaningful and enjoyable at the same time. She brings real-world examples and projects to the students and has them perform to work and make decisions that mold the final product. She is also there to encourage or help them when they try but fail. I couldn't be more thankful to have my daughter back in engineering, and I wouldn't want her in any other teacher's classroom." Miss Jody Marshall.
Let's have another big round of applause for our Teachers of the Month. Okay, we're on to our outstanding support staff member recipients. We're very proud to honor 2 of our outstanding support staff members. To keep North Forsythe running, we need lots of help and support from various people, including custodians, paraprofessionals, the media specialists, our ITS, our administration, athletic director, and of course our secretaries. Today we will honor 2 individuals who truly take pride in the work that they do to continuously make North Forsythe High School a great place. We'll first have Miss Liz Smith present to Miss Cayman Nix, our counseling secretary.
All right, good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure, Miss Nix, come on up, to present the award for support staff of August to Cayman Nix. Cayman joined the North Forsythe High School counseling department less than a year ago as our counseling secretary. She's become an integral member of our team, and we would not be successful without her. She is the first face that many students and parents see when they enter the counseling office and greets them all with a welcoming smile. I don't know if you've ever been in the counseling office when there's 20 students in there needing all different things, but she is always very, very well at managing all of those different needs and with ease and grace every day. She's the first face that parents see when they come in for a meeting or when students are there in crisis, and she's able to help them calm down while waiting for one of us in the counseling office. So it's my pleasure to recognize Cayman Nix, our support staff of August. For September.
And I have the pleasure of recognizing Miss Renita Christopher, who is North Forsythe High School's administrative secretary. There's a lot I can say about Miss Christopher, and most of it's good. She is the glue that holds our school together, period. That's just how it is. If you know what her role is, she acts as my secretary. I have not been used to using a secretary in my role, so she's had to keep me straight on how to do that. She'll tell me, I got this, take care of it, don't worry about it. Her dedication to helping everyone is off the charts, everyone. She lives her life to love, serve, and build others up every single day. We're so fortunate to have her helping us in every way possible. Personally, I would not be able to do what I do or function without her daily help and guidance. You are a rock star. And she printed her own certificate. That's sad, isn't it? She also ordered your lunch today, by the way, so. Okay. And finally, our outstanding community partner recipients. Finally, North Forsythe High School would be remiss if we didn't recognize individuals and organizations from our community who support us throughout the year. Please welcome Ms. Amy Dykes, our graduation coach and wellness coordinator, to recognize the place of Forsythe.
So our community partner awardees for August and September are part of our goal to become certified for whole child, whole school, and whole community model. And in the process of that certification, we've had a lot of conversations about how we can meet our students' needs. And we've decided, with or without this certification, we are doing the right thing by taking care of our kids. And so we are committed to providing for the basic needs of our students, and one of the ways that we're doing so is by establishing our school pantry, which we're calling The Source. And it's actually right around the corner here. We officially opened our school pantry last Friday. We've had about 60 students that have come through, and we've been able to provide food and toiletries for those students. And it's just one of those things where we could not do this without the Place of Forsythe's partnership. we would have an empty pantry. So we need the food provided to be able to then provide for our students, and we really couldn't do it without them. So we are super grateful for our partnership with the Place of Forsythe and the provision of them being able to assist us in setting up our school pantry. So it's an honor, my honor and our school's honor, to present an award to Mr. Don Reigels. He is here representing the Place of Forsythe. Thank you so much. Okay, so our second partnership, along the same lines, again, our goal is to meet our students' needs. We have partnered with Family Ties, and we have been thrilled to provide a space for Family Ties to be able to serve our students by providing counseling and therapy services. They also are assisting with strengthening the family unit and partnering with parents and providing group sessions. They also have offered support and emotional wellness sessions for our students and our community as well. And we are just grateful for the time and their presence here at North Forsythe High School. So again, it's an honor to present this award to Miss Alicia Green and Sierra Andrews, who are representing Family Ties here at North. Thank you so much.
And let's give a round of applause to everybody that has been recognized here today. And obviously, a program like this takes a lot of work. It's a lot of planning, and we had some excellent individuals that have helped us pull this all together today, so we definitely have to recognize them. Mr. Mac Barron over there, the photographer who was yelling at you earlier. He organized the event, sent out lots of emails, and he'll get us out some social media posts from today. Dr. Joan Graham has helped tremendously with this today, so congratulate her, recognize her. And then also Miss Renita Christopher, who is going to put your pictures up in the hallway out here. She ordered your lunch, she printed the certificates, and so, did I miss anybody else that was involved in any of this? I just got to show up and... So anyway, I appreciate all your work as students here, and hopefully you know that from all of us, all of our administrators. I know this has not been easy the last 2.5 years with the challenges that we've all gone through. We all recognize what those are, but we have not panicked, and we've pushed forward, and we have excelled despite hurdles and obstacles. And that's just the way life is. It's real simple. You just keep moving forward and doing the best you can, and then you help as many people as you can as well. That's why we have the community helping our students in our schools now. We're expanding that. You guys continue to do what you do. As you climb the ladder of success, continue to reach back and pull people with you. I had a college professor tell me that once, and I never forgot that. And that is going to be your cry, the battle cry, the rest of your life. You're going to help as many people as you can, whatever profession you're in, period. That's the Raider way. Thank you. Where's lunch? Okay. Yep. Okay. And I will walk you guys over there. You can come into my office and get out of the beverage cooler. And we have Chick-fil-A for you guys today, too. So, thank you. And you guys. I wouldn't forget you guys. I don't want to get booed out of here, you know what I mean? And you.